Krishna says, to such misfortunate people, misfortunate, exactly misfortunate, those who are not able to cross and they fall into trap of bad association, they will never be able to understand me. Naham prakashak sarvasya yogamaya samamvritaha. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, for such people I will be always covered with this kind of energy. So that's why Yamunacharya, he had to come to establish this personal aspect of worshipping Supreme Lord, to destroy the concept of Shankaracharya and Buddhism, which is very, very, very deeply ingrained in the hearts of many, many people in this world. That's why Srila Prabhupada, is one of the mission which he imbibed from Yamunacharya, from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Nirvisheshan, Nirakarvadi. He took this Siddhanta to destroy this impersonalism all over the world, on the Western world. You can see, even to some extent, Christianity also quite impersonal in terms of understanding who is God Father. You can never find personal aspect of God Father in Bible. Holy Spirit is just voice, Akashvani, some fire from the bush. Yes, Son is a person, but Father is somewhere there. No concrete explanation. As Srila Prabhupada used to say, we have all information about God. Statement of Testaments, you have to love God most of all. Prabhupada used to say, how you can love someone you don't even know who is he. You don't even know how he looks like. You don't know what he is doing, where he is living. How you can love someone you don't know anything about him. So this is a personal aspect. And Yamunacharya came to establish this principle. So Yamunacharya was very distressed by seeing Yamunacharya, such a wonderful Vaishnava, was such an impersonalist. And he prayed. He prayed from his heart toward Ranganath and Varadaraj. He said, please, Mayavadi Bhashya Shunli Bhakti Sarvanash, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, right? So Yamunacharya also prayed, please relieve him from this bad association of impersonalists. Later on, it was the king in Kanchipuram, and his daughter was affected by the deadly ghost, Bhoot. One ghost actually possessed the daughter of the king, and she was completely ghost hunted, and nobody could help. But this Yadav Prakash, he knew all this Bhoot Tantra. He was not known only as a scholar, he knew also black magic and how to relieve people from this influence of these entities, ghosts and spirits. So the king, he invited him. When Yadav Prakash came to the palace, he started to apply all this tantra, mantra, puja, yagya, and this Rajkumari, she was sitting in front of him and he was doing all these rituals, and all of a sudden the ghost started to laugh at Yadav Prakash through this girl. And the ghost said, ha 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 ha, Yadav Prakash, Murk, get lost from here. Your mantras will never work, because my power much stronger than you all the mantras and tantras. Get lost from here. Don't waste your time. And Yadav Prakash became even more angry. And he was putting more mantras and more mantras. Nothing working. And this ghost just laughing and laughing. Just get lost, man. Get lost from here. Nothing going to work. After some time, this ghost told him, you know what? If you really want to get rid of me, you have to only call your disciple Ramanuja. And he has to put his feet on my head. then only I will leave. So everybody hearing this, even king, अब क्या करने? So this Yadav Prakash scratching his head, okay, I have what to do. He called Ramanuja. Ramanuja came and he asked this Rajkumari, ghost, how will I know that you left the body? He said, as soon as you put your feet on my head, I will get liberated. I will leave this body and the big branch of the nearby tree will crack and fall down. Big branch will fall down. And Yamunacharya, he put his 2 feet on the head of this Rajkumari. As soon as he did that, immediately big thick branch of nearby tree cracked and fall down. And this Rajkumari, she woke up as if she was dreaming. And she didn't remember anything. What happened? So her servants, maid servants, had to explain her everything what happened. After she learned everything what happened, she became so ashamed. She covered her face with the hand. No! And she ran away inside palace. Since that time, Yamunacharya became very famous. But Yadav Prakash became more and more angry with his disciple. What to do? Hasnu Parnicha. Tara. Inside, fire was growing more and more. It took very, very less time. After short time, another debate took place in the school. Again, Yadav Prakash was speaking some nonsense Mayavada philosophy, and Yamunacharya and Ramanujacharya rebuked him. Stop nonsense. It's not correct. Gurudev, he was fearless to argue with Guru. And then Yadav Prakash said, you bad boy, get lost from here. Just get out from here. If you want to argue with your Guru, better you go and open your own school. Study yourself if you know better. And Ramanujacharya folded his hands. Going down to his Guru, he left the school, never to come back again. When he left the school, he started to learn Shastra himself. One day, great master Kanchipurna, whom he loved like anything, he loved dearly Kanchipurnam. They used to come and they became like friends. He came to him and said, Gurudev, he was Shiksha Guru, can you kindly guide me, because now I am not in the school and I don't know what is the meaning of some shlokas and there is no one to explain me. Can you kindly become my teacher and accept me as your disciple? So Kanchipurnam said, I am Shudra, my boy, I am Shudra. I cannot become your Guru. What to do? Kanchipurna became also very much ashamed to become Guru of Brahman boy as Ramanujacharya, such a scholar. In fact, Kanchipurna came to Varadaraj, his worshipable deity, and he started to pray, my dear Lord, what are you doing to me? I am trying to become humble servant, unknown by anyone. I am running from everywhere to become very humble servant, not being recognized, and now you want to make me Guru. Everybody will worship me. Oh, you are Guru from Anuja, you are so great. So in haste, actually he ran away from Kanchipuram and he went to Tirupati. And he was doing puja to Venkateshwar Balaji. And after some time doing puja there, Shivaradharaj came to him in dream and said, my dear Kanchipurna, can you kindly come back to Kanchipuram because I'm feeling very hot. There is no one offering chamara to me. Please come back. And Kanchipurna, of course, after some time, he came back. One day, Yamunacharya wanted to invite Kanchipurna to his home for lunch. Because he was thinking, if Kanchipurna doesn't want to accept me as a disciple, what the hell I am doing here? Nonsense. What is the use of being Brahmana if such a pure devotee, Kanchipurna, doesn't want to accept me? I understand. He doesn't want to accept me because of my pride and because of my impurity in the heart. I have to purify my heart. And I know how to do it. Even dogs can be purified by eating remnants of the food left by Kanchipurna. So I will invite him to my home. And when he invited him to his home, he said, can you kindly come to attain lunch and we can cook lunch for you, we can feed you. He accepted him invitation, Kanchipurna. Next day, Yamunacharya, he told to his wife, Rakshakambal, you prepare nice prasadam. You prepare very nice prasadam and I will go and call Kanchipurna. Kanchipurna, he was Vaishnava. He already understood the plan of Yamunacharya. That this guy going to take my food, forget it. But at the same time, I cannot refuse offering of my Lord, prasadam. So what happened? When Yamunacharya went to call Kanchipurna to temple, Vadaraj temple, that time Kanchipurna by bypass road from the back, he came to the home of Yamunacharya. He came and told to Rakshakambal, you know, I have very important puja now to do. Fatafat, can you kindly feed me whatever you have? You please kindly feed me nicely and I will quit because I have to rush. I have very important seva to do now. So Rakshakambal, she said, wait a minute, Maharaj. My husband just coming, don't worry. She said, no time, I'm very quickly. Okay, so she was cooking, whatever she cooked, some nice preparations. She put the leaf plate, she fed him, and he very quickly ate, take the plate with him and throw somewhere very in distant place, and he left. And the wife of Yamunacharya, because they were from very, very aristocratic Brahman family, and Kanchipurna was from Shudra background, whatever prasadam left, she took everything and gave to one Shudra lady who was just walking nearby, and she gave it to Shudra lady. And she cleaned everything and started to cook again. While she was cooking, Yamunacharya came. Hey, Rakshakambal, what happened? You are still cooking? And she said, yes, my lord, I am cooking, Prabhu, because where is Kanchipurna? I said, he already came, he took and he left. Anita, then where is prasadam? Oh no, I clean everything and I give it to Shudra lady and I am cooking for you personally. Oh no, Gostu Istri Pagli, what are you doing? Apman, he is such a great Vaishnava and you deprived me from this Mahaprasadam. He completely became frustrated. What to do? Later on, meanwhile in Sri Rangam, Yamunacharya, he was praying. By that time he was very, very old. And when he was very, very old, he was preparing to leave his body already, actually. He was preparing to leave his body. And he called his disciples. He had prominent disciples. And one of the name of his disciple was Sarvaranga. And he called him and said, and he asked him actually, how are we going to live in your absence, Gurudev? What should we do? And he gave him very nice instructions that you have to serve Vaishnavas, you have to serve devotees, you have to associate with them, and you have to serve the deities. And he said that all problems which you're going to have, which problems can be solved if you can follow the footsteps of Mahajanas. And if you follow great devotee of Kanchipurna. In fact, Yamunacharya, he also told, and his disciples, they are following that all devotees, Grihasthas and Brahmacharis, they were living together in ashram. He said that Grihasthas, they have to support and maintain Brahmacharis. They have to smell the flowers of Shiranganath every day. So in this way, their mind will become purified. They have to do Atiti Seva, great service to the guests and to Vaishnavas. By this, doing that, their life will become perfect. So, then they decided, if you really want to fulfill my desire, you have to follow the footsteps of Kanchipurna. And you have to bring Yamunacharya here to Srirangam. Yamunacharya said. So everybody became jubilant. What to do? And they sent Mahapurna to Kanchipuram to bring Yamunacharya. You see, very interesting. When Mahapurna he came to Kanchipuram, he met with Yamunacharya. He immediately bowed down and he respected him. And Mahapurna said, you are famous Ramanuja. Alabandar want to see you. And Ramanuja, he asked, I heard he was very sick. How is Alabandar, great Yamunacharya doing? Is he okay? And Yamunacharya, he was already recovered, mostly recovered. He was feeling good. So they were thinking, after a few days we can immediately return back to Srirangam and I will get the darshan of Yamunacharya. What happened, as soon as Mahapurna he left to Kanchipuram, the health of Yamunacharya became very, very, very bad and he actually left his body. As soon as Mahapurna told Yamunacharya, let's go back to Srirangam, because I don't think so that great Alabandar will live for a long time. He really, really, really wants to meet you. Because he accepted you as a next Acharya. He actually, out of all of us, he really put his eye on you. He wants to see you. Yamunacharya immediately said, let's go, straight away. So Mahapurna said, wait a minute, don't you think that you have to ask permission and inform your mother and your wife? He said, no, order of Guru is my life and soul. Other things secondary, I don't care. Immediately, they started their journey to Srirangam. He never even told to his wife and his mother, nothing. Order of Guru is most important for me. They were walking 4 days. After 4 days, when they arrived on the bank of Kaveri, they saw big crowd there. Big crowd of people. Some ceremony going on. And when they came close, Mahapurna was surprised, what's going on here? And when they learned that great Alabandar passed away, when disciples they said that your guru passed away, oh no! Mahapurna he just cried loudly and actually fainted. And Yamunacharya also, he could not hold his breath. He just cried loudly and he fainted. He was shocked, fainted. Once they came back to senses, lamentation didn't know the limits. So much lamentation was there. When they came in front of the body of Yamunacharya, which was still kept intact, all disciples were crying. Many of them, they wanted to commit suicide. They could not live any longer. But they were controlling themselves. Mahapurna was also lamenting. And Yamunacharya, he just stood still in front of the body, which was still fresh and effulgent. And he was observing the body of Yamunacharya. To his amazement, he noticed that on one hand of Yamunacharya, 3 fingers were clutched like this. And he asked all disciples, is that what Yamunacharya used to do every day? Was it normal, like he had his hands like this all the time? And everybody said no, he never did like that. So Yamunacharya looked very carefully and he went into trance, meditation, samadhi. He started to meditate on Yamunacharya. When he opened his eyes, he very loudly proclaimed, vow. He spoke 3 historical vows, sankalpa. He actually said, in order to propagate this Vedic transcendental knowledge of Vaishnava Siddhanta, philosophy, personal knowledge, I will spread this knowledge all over the India. I will preach this Vaishnava knowledge of our Sampradaya all over the India. As the moment he told that, 1 finger of Yamunacharya's hand opened. Second, in order to protect and defend this philosophy from impersonal attack of Shankaracharya, I will write commentary, and I'll call that commentary Shri Bhashya, our own commentary on Vedanta Sutra. I will write it down in my life, and I will spread this knowledge all over the India and write the commentary. Second one. And then as soon as he said that, second finger, bum, opened. And third, he said, in order to maintain the prestige and glory of our great Acharya Parasara, I will make 1 disciple and I will call him by the name of Parasara. And then third finger, bum, opened. And everybody were amazed. Thousands of people, they were shocked, seeing that departed Yamunacharya already left this world, but his fingers unclatched like this. And this, everybody were enjoying. Haribo! Jai! Haribo! And Yamunacharya, he made this vow. And immediately, he turned back and started to walk to Kanchipuram. Mahapurna was calling him, wait, take darshan of Shiranganath. Come se come, you can take the darshan, you can go back, but you take darshan. But Yamunacharya said, no. Now I don't want to see this Lord who took from me my Guru. I just cannot take darshan of this Lord. And he left. When he came back, he was continuing study. And he was completely disappointed what to do, actually. Then one day, he came to Kanchipurna and said, please, can you become my guru? Can you tell me what should I do? I have big mission now on my head. I cannot do it myself. I need some guidance. Can you become my guru? No. Then can you kindly ask Varadaraj, what should I do? Because he listens to you. So Kanchipurna, he actually asked Varadaraj. We're going to see him tomorrow, right? He came to the deity and he asked, what do you think about Yamunacharya? And Varadaraj came in dream to Kanchipurna and he told him 6 instructions specifically for Yamunacharya in Sanskrit. When Yamunacharya next morning came, he asked him, is there any message for me from Varadaraj? He said, yes. So he spoke to him all these 6 instructions in Sanskrit, which were, first one, Varadaraj, he said, I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead, without doubts. This is the first one. Second one, he said, I am the Supreme Brahman, the source of all creation. Then he said, second one, separate existence of Jiva and Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the absolute truth. Param Satya. Third one, he said, surrender to the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead is the only path for those who desiring liberation. Only. Surrendering, Prapannam. Only liberation possible for those who surrender to the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. Number 4. Devotees will be 100% liberated after they leave this body. Even by chance they forgot to remember me, they'll be still liberated and go back to Godhead. Number 5, that when devotee will die, I personally will come and liberate them. I'll take them back to Vaikuntha. And number 6, you have to take shelter of great Mahatma, Mahapurna. That was the instruction of Varadaraj to Yamunacharya. So Yamunacharya was very much encouraged. Meanwhile, 1 year passed, and in Shirangam, the main disciples of Yamunacharya were trying to take care of the ashram, but somehow or other, everybody were together, grihastas, brahmacharis, but the spirit of Yamunacharya was not there. Everybody used to worship and respect senior disciples of Yamunacharya, but they saw that amount of depth in Shastra and that depth of, spiritual understanding was not there. After 1 year, senior disciples of Yamunacharya, they called everyone together and they declared, actually, we have to admit that we are not able to maintain that standard which Yamunacharya wanted. We completely convinced that all power and all the management should be given to Yamunacharya, because Yamunacharya chosen him as a successor with 3 fingers. So we have to send Mahapurna again to bring him back. And if he will not be able to bring him, he can stay there for 1 year until he will develop desire and bring him back. So Mahapurna with his wife, he was Grihastha. He went back to Kanchipuram. And on the way to Kanchipuram, guess what? Yamunacharya already started to Chirangam. And they met in between together. Oh, how nice to see you. Oh, how nice to see you. No, Varadaraj told me to accept you as a guru. And Mahapurna just there and then he did yagya for him. And he put 2 discs, put on the fire, was a chin of chakra, padma, and tilak. And 1 chakra he put on one shoulder, was the fire. And another chakra. So, heavy initiation, isn't it? Like, at least in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, only tilak and you have to shave your hair for the boys. For Mataji, त्यो पनि गर्नु पर्दैन. And in our case, it's very easy, huh? Sometimes change your dress, shave your hair, and put tilak with beautiful mark. No need to put some fire. But Yamunacharya, he put fire here and there. Later on, Mahapurna, he gave initiation to the wife, Rakshakambal also.